There is a saying that success comes to those who are well prepared for that. And I think Finland was well prepared to become strong in research and development, new technologies, and in innovation. And the overall basis for that was very good educational basis. Education was the key criteria of the Finnish success story. Secondly, we started to make long-term investment for research and development roughly 1980. And we were in that time on the level of 1% of GDP. So Finnish government and companies in Finland invested roughly 1% of GDP in R&D. That was below the OECD average. And we decided that must be doubled in 10 years. 1990 it should be on the level of 2%. And that target was achieved. But if you asked 1990 if that investment was reasonable, the answer had been no. The return of investment was low, if any. But if you ask the same question 5 years later, 1995, the answer had been that was the best investment Finland as a nation has ever done. So my message is investments in innovation, research and development and innovation, new technologies, they are long-term investments. Don't expect that results are coming overnight.
And again, to follow up, who's making these investments? Is it the government directly? Is it business subsidized by the government? Is business doing it alone? What's most effective?
I think we made two very critical decisions early 1990s when this new strategy was implemented. First one was that government is not going to decide what are the areas where to invest in. But government is matching investments companies are doing. So we were using our R&D, governmental R&D spending for matching company investments. And I think this was very clever strategy for Finland. Another important element of that strategy was that we opened the door for collaboration between universities and companies. Until early 1990s, even minor contribution from the business sector to the universities were required license or acceptance from the Ministry for Education. That was changed, and that dramatically improved ecosystem in a way that companies and universities started to collaborate. And that was a key element of our success story.